So I wanted to come on here, and sorry, it's been a while. It's been kind of crazy lately for work and all. However, I wanted to come on here, and I have another video that I'm going to be posting up before this, which is my my review on the Younique mascara. I am wearing it today, and I am loving this mascara. It is, you know, it's just superb to me. But that's for another video, and I wish it would have been up already right now, but unfortunately I'm having some technical difficulties with my desktop right now. But hopefully that will be fixed by tonight. Anyways, but I wanted to kind of review the Arctic Fox hair semi-permanent hair dye. The two colors. I have the Blue Jean Baby, and then I have the Transylvania hair color, which is basically black, right? So this is the Transylvania hair color. This is actually more of like it's like a blue based black hair dye, and so this is really good. So if you are out of any blue and you want to have some blue, you could dilute this with conditioner, and that will help to show more of the blue than the black. So that's pretty cool, I think. I haven't tried it yet for myself, but I've seen it on YouTube that there are people that have tried it. So I haven't tried it, but it looks pretty cool from what I've seen. And it's something that I might try down the line when, if I am really not having that much blue in my cabinet. Because for some reason I do use a lot of the blue, a whole lot more so the black. And the black, I try not to put too much black because I don't want my hair to look jet black, even though it kind of does in some lighting. It does kind of look black, and it all depends on the lighting, really. This is my second. I've washed it twice already since I put this on. So as you can see, there is some, I don't know if you can see with the ring light, there is there is some fading going on a little bit. You can kind of see it like right here a little bit, and maybe right about there. And then, yeah, you can kind of see some blue right here. Oh, there's my hair extension. There you go. But, yeah, so, yeah, right here you can kind of see some blue right there. So you can kind of see, like, and my natural hair color, you can kind of see, yeah, right here, there's some blue right here too. You can kind of see, like, the blue coming out, showing through. There are some pictures that I took outside, and you're going to see it a whole lot more as opposed to when you're inside. My bottom of my extensions where it was like a lighter, like a reddish brownish. So this is it was more of a reddish gold blonde copper color in the bottom. So as you can see, this is the color, and you can kind of see the difference there. So it has like almost like a turquoise kind of color look to it, which I think that's really cool. But again, in the sunlight, it looks different. That's just how it is, right? So, but when you're in the sunlight, you can kind of see, like, I'll show a picture right after I dyed my hair, and then after it started to fade, so you can kind of see the the difference, and you can see the difference. You can kind of see where there's certain parts of my hair where you can kind of see the blue, and then there's certain parts of my hair where you kind of see like almost like purple tones to it too. So it's pretty interesting to see how like your base of your hair can really, how the base of your hair color, how whatever color it was prior, and then when you put this color on top, how it just kind of, how the chemicals just kind of come together and make a certain color. So it's pretty interesting to see it. But yeah, so you can kind of see certain parts are like, oh yeah, definitely that's blue. Or oh, there's some purple there, or it looks kind of black. So yeah, there's certain parts in the lighting, depending on the certain lighting, you can see different tone colors, which is pretty neat. And again, I wasn't expecting like my own hair to be bam, you're gonna see nothing but blue, or like a dark navy blue. I wasn't expecting it because again, the base of my color is brown, and you know, wasn't blonde or anything like that. So if it was a blonde color, then I would be expecting more of like a navy blue to like a navy blue to black color. I would expect it more, like more, you would see more of a navy blue than black. But with my base color being brown, you see more of like a toned, it's more toned than anything. It's not like straight up black hair either, because it's not jet black or anything when you're out in the sunlight. So it has like a toned, like dark toned with some purples and blues in it. And so it's pretty interesting to see how it looks outside in the sunlight. And when you're inside, like for example, like right now, it looks like it's black. That's what it looks like, or really, really dark brown hair. But it looks black. I mean, no matter which way I turn, it looks black. There might be certain parts of certain lighting you might show the like navy blue color, but it looks just as, I'm gonna be honest here, it looks black. But it's nothing bad. I'm not saying I'm unhappy with it. I'm very happy with it, only because I can't see myself at this point. Like, I don't think I can really see myself full on like blue right now. I used to be bright blue before, and let me tell you, when it doesn't matter what kind of hair color, hair dye you use. I don't care. It could be the cheapest, it could be the most expensive blue hair dye. Blue is just the hardest, I think, fashion color. Well, at least with my own hair, it's the hardest to get it fully 100% out of my hair. I guarantee you, if I was to strip my hair color with you know, the oops color, or with the oops I think it's called like oops color or something like that, or color oops, or if I bleached it like right now, if I was going to use those harsh chemicals, I guarantee you're going to see some blue, not just because of what I've used lately, but because of what I used way back. And so I was blue I was like blue. And if I can find a picture of myself with blue hair, I will insert it in this video, if I can find one. But yeah, so it was hard. It was really hard for me to take it out. It was really hard. It's one of those, like, I feel like blue is a commitment. And I know, I'm pretty sure there's other women on YouTube, I think I've even heard it on YouTube, where they said it is a commitment. It's really a commitment, because the blue tones, I don't know what it is, because, you know, once you get the blue out, then it turns green. Then it gets like this, like almost greenish color, and then it just becomes murky after a while. So it takes a while to really like take it out. I don't know, it's something, you know, it's you know, it's definitely a commitment. And I think for me, but the reason why I like the blue so much is it really does tone down the brassiness in my brown hair. It really does. It has, excuse me, it really does, because I do have some orange tones. I have some orange tones in my hair from previously when I bleached it. I've had, you know, so it really does help tone it down. And so that's why I like using the blue. Purple, like when I was, you know, again, you know, when you're doing the purple, it doesn't really tone it so much. It might give you so much of a lighter orangey color, but it doesn't really tone it to the perfect tone that you would probably want when you have orangey, brassy undertones with your other colors. So that's what I noticed. So with my brown, and this is even when my hair naturally comes, even my natural color when it grows out, I just noticed that it really does help tone it down, and it tones down the brass very well, the brassiness with it. So that's why I started to use the blue hair dye, mixing it. And I've tried like dyeing my hair with the regular brown semi-permanent hair dyes. It just does not really work for me. I don't know, it doesn't really take perfectly on my hair. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't do well with me. I don't know if it's the brand, which was the Beautiful Collections. I don't know if it's because of that, or if it's because it took pretty well with my extensions, but when it came down to my own hair, it just washes out like nobody's business. It's like after the second wash, it's like, dude, I gotta put it back on again. And you know, if I don't have to redo it after a month, I think that's a pretty good time stamp for me. I don't want to do it every 2 weeks. That's just too much for me, especially being pregnant. So I noticed by using the Fashion Color hair dyes, they last a little bit longer on my hair as to opposed to the normal hair color semi-permanent hair dyes. I don't know what it is with my hair. My hair just doesn't like those particular semi-permanent hair dyes. I don't know, unless you guys have a brand that works really well that you know of, then, you know, please, you know, comment below. But I just haven't personally found any great luck with those particular semi-permanent hair dyes. I just haven't. So that's why I always revert back to looking at different the fashion colors, because it really does help me tone. So like before, when I was pregnant the first time, I liked the red tones. I was really into the red tones, and so I would get like raspberry. It was like a raspberry color, like maroons, and with a hint of purple in it, and it just, you know, I embraced pretty much my the reddish tones that came from my hair, and so that really worked with me. So, and I mean, yes, there's certain times with my hair it would be, you could see the purple for sure, or you could definitely see the maroon or the burgundy. So I did that a lot. And then now, because I'm not wanting the burgundy or raspberry color right now, it's a pretty color, but it's just not my color right now. I'm more in the cool tone area right now. I'm liking the cool tone colors better, and darker colors. So that's why, again, here I go talking about these guys. These guys, again, really did a really good job. I think if you're looking at, you know, if you're someone like me that has brown hair and you're just wanting to just kind of tone it a bit and cool it a bit, make your brown be a more of a cooler color, I would definitely say, and if you're okay with if it gets a little bit darker than your normal brown hair color, your natural brown color, I would definitely say mix this with some blue, and it really does, you know, and you can just do trial and error with it. You could put maybe more of the blue and less of the black, or more of the black and less of the blue. It's really up to what makes you feel more comfortable with. I've even tried half and half one time, and it worked. Then I thought, like, well, how about I just put, when I did that, I did the half and half first, and the one thing I failed to do the first time when I did this was I failed to cake it, to really, I guess, like, really cake it on, or really lather it in. I didn't lather it as much as I could, because it turned out it was more of just a tint, and I knew that was gonna wash out completely. Now, if that's something what you're doing, if that's what you're looking for, then go ahead and do it. But if you want the color to last longer in your hair, then you're gonna have to really cake it in, really lather it in, and really massage it in, and make sure that it's saturated. And so the next time when I did it, because I did it I did it pretty frequently, I did it pretty close together, the time frame, I didn't want to be super black. So what I did was, I did little less than this and a little bit more of this. So by doing that, it really did give me like a nice darker color. I mean, in certain lighting, like I said, it does have that black color looking. But then other lightings, it doesn't. So just depending on what lighting you're under. So really it's trial and error. I think it's really just depending on what are you looking for. And I think it works. It works really well. I'm blessed and happy to see that, dude, this is what I want. I didn't want to be full on neon blue, and I knew I wasn't going to be, because of what color I'm starting at. And again, I'm starting at a brown. So I'm not going to be neon blue, guys. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to have to bleach it, which I don't feel comfortable doing that now since I'm pregnant. So, and so I knew I was going to do more of tinting than anything. So, and it works. It really does work. These particular products are really good. It does really make your hair soft. It really conditions it. It conditioned my extensions really well too. Not just my own hair, but my extensions, because I use my extensions almost every day out of the week, and I curl them, and and so of course when you curl them, use heating tools. I mean, yes, I use protective heat spray, but that doesn't 100%, that doesn't 100% like say you're not going to get any damage on the extensions. You're still going to get damage. Let's just put it that way. The more you use the heating tools, the more damage you're going to get. That's just the way it is, guys. But so with using these products, it really did condition my extensions. I feel like these extensions are still like how I had them in the beginning. It's just different color now. But that's how it feels. So they feel very, very soft. And so I love them. I love how it treated my extensions. It treated them very well, and it does really well with my own hair. So I think, yes, there is a smell to them. Depending on if you're liking this, depending if you like grapes and fruity smell, then great. You're gonna love the smell. I loved it with the blue hair dye. However, with the black hair dye, the Transylvania hair dye, does not have the berry smell at all. It has, it has some sort of other smell to it, like I can't even explain. I can't really, like a bland hair dye chemical smell. But there's no harsh chemicals in it, but it has it doesn't have that fruity smell. Let's just put it that way. It just smells like hair dye. So, but it's not like a bad smelling hair dye. It just has like an awkward smell. I don't know. I can't even really explain it. It's really hard to explain. But it doesn't have the berry smell. Just put it that way. This is one of the few I've heard that does not have the same kind of smell as the other hair dyes do. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of the black. I don't know. Who knows? but it's the black, you know, the black dye of it. I don't know what it is really, but it doesn't have that color. I mean, that berry smell. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Guys, I really do love this. I really do love the Arctic Fox hair dye. I can see myself continuing on using this hair dye. I know there's certain people that love it, and there's some people that don't love it, that don't like it because of how fast it washes out. So far, after 2 washes, it's still there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Probably after a month or so, that's when you're going to really start seeing it go away, saying bye-bye. Either do something with it, or your hair's going to look washed out. So I think, but that's just with a lot of like temporary hair dyes, especially fashion color hair dyes. I can definitely say though, this one after 2 washes, it's still pretty much there for the most part. Even after the first wash, it was pretty much still there. It was the other ones I noticed that washes out a lot is or at least with my hair, it washes out really quick, is Manic Panic. That's why I stopped using it. I don't like it at all, and I just don't like Manic Panic. Sorry. Beautiful colors, beautiful option of colors, endless of colors, but the quality of it when it goes on my hair does not look good. Does not sit well with me. And then Punky Colors is it's better than Manic Panic, but it's not as good as Arctic Fox for me when it comes down to when it's the washing out process. I feel Arctic Fox is a whole lot better with the washing out process so far with these 2 hair dyes that I can particularly say. They're pretty good. It doesn't wash out as quickly as the other 2. So hopefully that will kind of give you guys an idea of what you think, but an idea of should you try, should you not. I say try, I mean, especially, if you're looking into trying a different color, I would say definitely, maybe not if you don't want to get it black or blue. They have other colors, and they so far, I've seen good reviews on the different colors as well. So it just depends. It just really depends on how your hair type is. It really is. It's not. Sometimes it's just the hair type, and maybe like other people really like Manic Panic because it works well with their hair. With my hair, it does not do well at all with it. It washes it out like nothing else. So it does not stay in my hair very long, and so I stopped using it really quickly. So I'm not ever using Manic Panic again. Just does not work well with me. So, and that might be the same thing, with so everybody's hair is different. So, yeah. But if you've never tried it, I say at least try it once and just kind of see how it goes. Definitely, if I was you, I would get because they come in 2 different sizes. There's the 4 ounce and the 8 ounce. I got the 8 ounce, so definitely get the 8 ounce, especially if you are like me, that you have short hair but you're using extensions. You're definitely going to need an 8 ounce bottle. If you have really thick hair, very, very, very thick hair, then I would definitely say get 8 ounce. Maybe even another 8 ounce, depending how thick your hair is. But I would definitely say that. The 4 ounce is just basically, I would say the 4 ounce is good for like touch-ups. If you just need to do touch-ups or refreshers, not really like a full-on hair dye. If you just need to freshen it up throughout the weeks before you do the full-on hair dye, then yeah, maybe the 4 ounce is fine. But if you're gonna do a full-on hair dye, I suggest, baby, get the 8 ounce. Anyways, check you later, and this video is way too long, so I need to sign off. So yes, happy holidays, and see you later. Bye.